back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and what other content that y'all go on. I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right. My father wanted me to talk to y'all about some things that I had experienced in my life when I was married. This might help somebody out there in the world to understand God works in mysterious ways. He really does. He really does works in mysterious ways. So, you know how people date, married, and you trust your spouse, what they say, you try to trust your spouse or what they say, and they tell you, well, I'm not out there doing nothing. I'm not out there messing around. You ain't got to worry about it. It's only you that I want to be with. It's only you. Okay? That's what they say. If you don't believe me, you can just check it out yourself. You can follow me or whatever. Okay. Who had the time to do that? Who has the time to be chasing a man around or a woman to see what they doing? Well, you have some women's out there and some men's out there have a whole lot of time to do that. Instead of you just waiting on the Lord to bring it out. Just wait on the Lord to bring it out, because the Lord going to bring it out. Oh, yes, he is. He going to bring it out. So, you know how all of these people be messing around with different people, sleeping with other people. But see, you don't know if your husband or wife out there sleeping with 50, 11 people out there. You don't know what they doing because you trusting on what they saying to you. You trusting on what they saying. And you don't know if they out there sleeping with mans and women. You don't know what's going on. And you wonder, your mind, you got to look at this. Your mind. When you are married and when God bind you into marriage with one person, you're connected with that one person. You're connected with that one person. And when you connected with that one person can take your energy that you connect with, your husband or your wife can take your energy and pass it out to 50, 11 people out there in that world. They can do that. And also, who they connected to out there, because they not only connected to you now, they done spiritually broke the vow with God and went out there and connected their energy to 50 other people out there in the world. But still thinking that they connected to you in the name of God, but they not, because they spiritually broke that with God and went out there and did it with other people. And that's one thing they don't get in their head, but that's what they did. So, let me tell y'all a story. When I was married, and my husband used to tell me all the time that he was not out there doing nothing and all that, it's just me and all that stuff. That's what he used to say. So I used to believe that, that it's just me, it's only me that he wants. He ain't out there doing that with nobody and all that stuff. He would tell me that constantly. Even though we get into an argument about it, I felt different things just wasn't feeling right. Things just was not feeling right. I knew he was doing something out there. I just couldn't put my finger on it. But I was talking about it a lot because I knew something was just not right, because God was telling me something ain't right. Something ain't right. Just keep on. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. That's what God kept telling me. You're going to figure it out sooner or later that this man is not your husband. He's not. He's your husband and everybody else's husband. He ain't just your husband now. He have many other wives and any other husbands out there. He's just not your husband. That's what God was telling me. So I kept on, wondering, why I kept, feeling the way I kept feeling. So one day, me and my husband was about to, do things that married people do. And when we was about to do that, because when we was doing it, I would always feel weird after we got through doing it. After we got through doing it, I would always feel weird. Like my mind would start just acting crazy. It's like I was in some kind of demon world or something. I would snap. I would snap and act crazy with everybody and didn't even know why I was acting crazy. And he would say to me, why come every time we get through doing what we doing, you act crazy? I'm saying to myself, how the heck do I know? Every time we do something with each other, I act crazy. After we get through, my mind just start acting crazy. And I didn't know why. It's like he would go out there, sleep with all these different people or whatever, and come back and have intercourse with me, and then all of a sudden I'm going loony bin. And I didn't know why I was acting crazy. I'm like, why I'm acting like this? I would ask myself that, what the heck is wrong with you? I'm looking like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, look, let me have a conversation. I'm talking to myself now, okay? I'm talking to myself. And I'm saying to myself, what the heck is wrong with you? And I'm saying to myself, I don't know. I don't know why I'm acting like this. I don't know. It's like every time I do something with this man, my attitude change. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I'm saying this to myself now. Me and myself having a conversation. Yeah, we having a conversation. I'm having a conversation with myself, okay? So one day, we about to have intercourse again. Make love. That's what it's supposed to be, but it wasn't. Okay? Make love. And all of a sudden, I don't know if it was the daddy in heaven or the earthly father. But I know my father had passed away, and the earthly father in heaven was around me too. So as we got ready to emancipate together, the picture on the wall hit the floor, scratched the wall up, and was telling me, oh, you better not. You better not have no sex with that man. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Because that picture fell off the wall and hit the floor as right when I got ready to do that, the picture fell like whoosh and scratched the wall up. I said, what the heck was that? I said, okay, that's the sign right there. God telling me. God telling me it's either my earthly father or my heavenly father telling me, do not do it. And I mean that, do not do it. So I didn't. I did not do it. What I did, I moved out of that room and moved upstairs. Because we had an upstairs with an extra room upstairs. And I went and moved up there. Because when my father threw that sign out to let me know, to clear it up that, yes, he's out there doing it. And it ain't just with you. It ain't just with you. Because that picture fell off the wall and I did never paint over that scratch. I sure didn't. That remind me every time I looked at that scratch that the Father was warning me what was about to come. He was warning me. And when he did that, it didn't happen no more. Because I was always wondering why my mind was playing tricks on me. I'm telling you the truth. I was always wondering why my mind was playing tricks on me. And this man was sitting up here trying to play the dumb role, talking about, I don't know why every time we have sex that you start acting weird. He already knew because he was out there doing stuff all willy-nilly when he should not have been doing it. But he was. He was doing it. So, when your husband or wives sit there and tell you that you the only one, now I'm not going to say all the husbands and wives out there doing that. I'm saying some of the husbands and wives. I'm not saying all of them. I'm not speaking of everybody. I'm speaking of some people. You know. And this is what God wanted me to speak on. To let y'all know, you know. Be aware of the signs. If you feel that something ain't right, something is not right. If you feel it through your soul and your heart, and you know something ain't right, and you study acting weird, and you don't know why you acting weird, you better believe. Why is your mind acting weird? It never did. Your mind never did act weird, and all of a sudden it's just starting to act wiggly, wiggly, whack, and you want to figure out why your mind acting weird. Why is you snapping off on everybody when you once snapping off on everybody, and now you snapping off on everybody? You need to figure that out. You got to know that it's other demons inside your body that man done put into your body that made you start acting wiggly, wiggly, whack. Yeah. Yeah. That's what y'all got to think about. Men's and women's. I'm just speaking of both of them. Now, they could connect what they do out there with you to somebody else, and they can bring a connection to you, what they do out there to somebody else, and bring it back to you, and you acting wiggly, wiggly, whack, and don't even know why you acting wiggly, wiggly, whack. You don't even know. Because it's soul ties. All them soul ties they have in their body, they bring all them soul ties back to you. And you start acting wiggly, wiggly, whack after they bring all them soul ties back to you, and you start acting crazy and don't even know why. So that's why a lot of people that be out there having sex with everybody, they crazy, because they have all them soul ties in their body, and they don't even know why their mind is wiggly, wiggly, whack, because they got all them soul ties inside of them just playing tricks with their minds. So when you see somebody out there and they acting wiggly, wiggly, whack, it's because they done slept with so many people out there, and they just snapping at people for no reason. Now, this just not only people out there in the world. It's people in your family, too, that sleep with all kind of people. And next thing you know, they acting loony, and you don't even know why they acting loony. And you saying, what is wrong with this person? This person crazy? This person got a mental problem? Yeah, the person got a mental problem because the person got a whole lot of soul ties inside their body that they don't even know why they acting crazy. They started sleeping with people and even don't even know that everybody you sleep with, you're connecting demons. You're sleeping with demons. You're sleeping with all kind of people. You don't know who you sleeping with. And that's why a lot of people out there go and kill people and don't even know why they killing people, because they have a lot of soul ties in their body, and it could be some demons inside their bodies too. Because there's people out here in the world are demons. And people sleep with demons and don't even know they sleeping with demons. And that's what y'all got to think about. And that's why a lot of people out here destroying the world. Because they out here sleeping with everybody and getting demons taken over into their bodies and don't even know why. Until the stuff wear off, and then when it wear off, then they come back to their senses and say, what the heck did I do? What made me do that? All the people that the person you was dating or married to brought them soul ties to you and made your mind go wiggly, wiggly, whack. That's just what it is. That's the way it goes. So y'all got to be careful. Be careful. That's why I keep telling y'all over and over and over. Let go and let God. Let go and let God put you with somebody. Because when God put you with somebody, you ain't going to have to worry about that soul tie stuff going on. Because you better believe God is watching. And God ain't going to put you with nobody that's going to put you in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. God ain't going to do that. God going to put you in a situation that you don't have to worry about. Because God put that situation together. He put that connection together. And you ain't got to worry about a thing going on. You ain't got to worry about a thing. That's right. Y'all ain't got to worry about a thing. Because God going to work that out. He sure is. He going to work it out. So y'all should just, like I said, let go and let God. Let go and let God do his will. Don't try to fight over God and what God do. Just let God do it. Because when you step in and try to take over what God do, you end up with all them soul ties in your body. And then you trying to figure out why you got all them soul ties, because you ain't got the sense enough to let go and let God handle everything. And when you do that, you ain't got to worry about nothing, because God handling it. He handling it. So that's what y'all need to do. Stop thinking that you need everybody in your bed. And when you got things going on in your house with your husband and your wife, let go, let God handle it. Because God going to bring it out. Just like he did for me, he's going to bring it out for y'all. He going to let you know if your husband or your wife is being dishonest. He will let you know. If your husband or your wife are being dishonest, he will let you know. He will definitely let you know. So, let go and let God. Let go and let God. So if you feel anything in your soul and your mind is not acting right, and you know that your mind was never like that at first, and all of a sudden you getting wiggly wiggly whack and you don't know why you getting wiggly wiggly whack, think about it. Where's it going to come from? He's the only one you're sleeping with. It ain't nobody else you sleeping with. So why are you wiggly wiggly whacking? Why is you snapping off on people when you weren't never doing it at first? Think about that. So yeah, this is what the Father want me to speak on, to tell y'all. And that's what I'm doing. So thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, the ancestors, and I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.